Cinema is everywhere now. It's on your iPod, it's on buildings, it's on television, it's on your computer. You can download it and have it on your cell phone. We wanted to investigate the idea of film and video as it's being used by contemporary artists today. We decided some time back to really take a look at what had been happening with moving image technology in the art world and the artists who've been very interested in using this technology.
For many years, the museum did not acquire photography, film, or video, but that's now shifted, and we, in the last several years, have been making a concerted effort to both present that work, which the Cinema Effect exhibitions are clearly an indication of our commitment to it, and acquire that work into the collection. I very much believe that artists working in film and video are as sophisticated and knowledgeable about the history of art and the history of their medium as artists working in any other medium.
Cinema has blurred the distinction between illusion and reality, so the first part of this two-part exhibition dealt with dreams. The second part deals with realisms, things that look more like the documentary. But in fact, both parts meet in the middle.
The show broadly looks at sort of the confusion of fiction and reality in cinema and sort of in our contemporary world.
What law is it that says that a woman is a better parent?
It quotes and sort of appropriates from mainstream film, and not only American film, Hollywood film, but also film made in the UK and in Italy, and also Bollywood film from India.
Film and video is also quite familiar and seductive to viewers because in some ways it has a connotation to television and Hollywood movies, things that we all do quite frequently.
Okay, this is the stick up, okay.
A lot of the works address, say, stereotypes or kind of characterizations of people that we encounter when we go to the movies. Some of the techniques that are used by filmmakers in terms of camera shots and editing to manipulate stories so that they're convincing and we feel they're realistic, but ultimately they become a sort of fiction.
What I found, which I'm really pleased with, is that people will actually sit down and really spend time viewing things. I think with a show like Realisms, you have to pick and choose a little bit because there's so much work, some of it's quite long, but there's a real rhythm to the show as well.
We seem to be living at a cultural moment when screens are all around us. We have multiple windows that we look at when we're interacting with our computers. We have television sets and movie theaters and electronic billboards. And so, in many ways in the world today, we're processing multiple screens of information at the same time. And what was important to us when we put together the show is that physically in the exhibition, we represent that phenomenon.